Clean and safe water is often something that we take for granted. But throughout history, making water safe to drink has been a challenge. In ancient Egypt, finding water wasn't easy. For most Egyptians, the River Nile was the only source of water. But this water wasn't very safe, as animals and people washed in it, and sometimes, well, disgusting. Bacteria in the water would often cause people to fall ill. So, the Egyptians began treating their water by adding a chemical called alum. Alum acts as a magnet to dirt, removing harmful bacteria from the water. The process made the water a lot safer, but it was far from perfect. We still use alum today. The Greeks were a philosophical bunch. They spotted that clean water was important, but it wasn't until a man called Hippocrates studied how stale or dirty water affected people's health that they started to take it seriously. Hippocrates is often thought of as the father of modern medicine. He tested various ways of making water clean, eventually creating a cloth to strain water through, capturing any dirt in the water before boiling it. This became known as the Hippocratic sleeve and began the foundations of modern medicine. More than 1,000 years later, a Dutch scientist called Antony van Leeuwenhoek, thank you, created specialised microscopes, observing for the first time that bacteria lived in water. This discovery heralded the beginning of water treatment as we know it today, and encouraged scientists to further study what water contained. Antony is often referred to as the first microbiologist. In the early Victorian period, people didn't recognise the importance of clean water in hospitals. It wasn't until the Crimean War, when a nurse named Florence Nightingale came along, that things started to change. Ooh. Ding dong. When she arrived from Britain, she found the hospital and medical facilities run down and dirty. She set about establishing a clean and safe environment, helping soldiers to recover and keeping an eye over them. Florence was known as the Lady of the Lamp, as she often had a habit of making rounds at night. With the population growing throughout Great Britain, the risk of disease increased. Water treatment, although widely available, was poorly monitored. Following an outbreak of cholera in London, Dr. John Snow began a study to identify the cause. Until this point, it had been widely accepted that cholera was caused by dirty air, also known as night air. Dr. Snow discovered that the cause was actually dirty water. This work led to improved standards of treatment. So, the next time you turn on a tap, count yourself very lucky. You don't have to add chemicals, strain out mud, check for bugs, or stop someone from doing something nasty in it.